So, good afternoon, everyone. I am Rochelle Migalinato. So, today I will be the one to report the Chapter 8 entitled Research and Development, na ginatawag nilang R&D, and at the same time, the Management Information Systems, nga ginatawag po nila og MIS. So, what is research and development? So, research and development is simply says they are developing new products and they improves old products in a way that will allow effective strategy implementations. Research and development or R&D has R&D personnel. So, kana sila nga mga persona or mga persons nagplay na sila og important part sa strategy implementations. First is what is implementation is. So, implementation is the process by which an organization translates its chosen strategy into actions, plans, and activities. So, converted na siya. Silbi ang ilahang gi-research, ilahang giplano, ilang i-convert into actions, or ilang ipatupad ang usa ka research or plan or ilang himog activities. Himo nilag reality, ganyan. So, napod sila ginahimo nga aktibidad para ma-present nila or mahatag nila ang bag-o nilang product o services sa market. So, these are the tasks that performed by employees and managers. They are transferring complex technology. They are adjusting processes to local raw materials. They also adapting processes to local markets. And lastly, they altering products to particular tastes and specifications. So there are three strategies that they have: the product development, the market penetration, the related diversifications. The firm rests with the decision to acquire R&D expertise from external firms or to develop R&D expertise internally. So these are the following guidelines can be used to help make this decision. So number 1, if the rate of technical progress is low, the rate of market growth is moderate, and there are significant barriers to possible new entrants. So then in-house R&D is the preferred solution. So the reason is that R&D, if successful, result in a temporary products or process monopoly that the company can exploit. So number 2, if technology is changing rapidly, so kusog ang pag-change sa technology, and the market is growing slowly, pero ang market niya is kanang hinay siya, then a major effort is R&D may be very risky. So, because it may lead to the development of an ultimately obsolete technology or one for which there is no market. So, number 3, if technology is changing slowly, kung ang technology change siya but hinay, but the market is growing quickly, pero ang market niya is grow siya fast siya, there is generally is not enough time for in-house development. So the prescribed approach is to obtain R&D expertise on an exclusive or non-exclusive basis from outside firms. So firm is another word for company, firm. And number 4, if both technical progress and market growth are fast. So kung pareha sila nga paspas gyud, R&D expertise should be obtained through acquisition of well-established firm in the industry. So that was the guidelines for the decision to acquire R&D expertise or from external firm or to develop R&D expertise internally. So there are 3 major approaches for implementing strategies. So, first is to be first firm to market new technology. This strategy is a glamorous and exciting, but also a dangerous one. So, for example, 3M and General Electric firms have been successful, but many others pioneering firms have fallen, daghan og nangatagak or nangadown. So, with rival firms seizing the initiative. So, number 2, to be an innovative imitator of successful products, minimizing the risk and cost of startup. It entails allowing the pioneer firm to develop the first version of the new products and to demonstrate that a market exists. So, siya ang nag-develop sa first version, then siya po ang nag-demonstrate sa markets. Then, number 3, to be low-cost producer by mass producing products similar to but less expensive than the products recently introduced. So requires substantial investment in plant and equipment but fewer expenditure in R&D. So what does corporations, collaborations, and companies do? So corporations are experiment various methods to achieve this improved communication climate. Includes different rules, things, arrangement for managers, and new methods to reduce the time it takes research to become reality. So it means that they have a lot of research. They want it to become reality. So gusto nila ma-achieve kung sa ilang gusto ma-achieve. So himo nila tinuod reality. So collaboration on the rise due to new competitive pressures, rising research costs, increasing regulatory issues, and accelerated products development schedules. So collaboration has allowed the market of new technologies and products even they are available for sale. So companies not only are working more closely with each other on R&D, but they are also turning to consortia at universities for their R&D needs. So management information system or MIS issues. So having an effective management information system MIS may be the most important factors in differentiating successful from unsuccessful firm. So when we say differentiating, so ato silang i-compare successful from unsuccessful firm. So the process of strategic management is facilitated immensely in firms that have an effective information system. So information is now recognized as a valuable organization's assets that can be controlled and managed. So information collection, retrieval, and storage can be used to create competitive advantage in ways such as cross-selling to customers, monitoring supplies, keeping managers and employees informed, coordinating activities among divisions, and managing funds. So firms that gather, assimilate, and evaluate external and internal information must effectively are gaining competitive advantage over other firms. So dapat ang usa ka kumpanya kabalo jud siya mo gather, assimilate ug evaluate sa iyang external and internal information para ang iyang company mo lago, mag-wide, tapos maging successful para sa unsa iyang gusto sa iyang company. So dapat maayo gid siya mo kuhag informations para pod mahatag na niya sa iyang company para makatabang sa iyang company. So computer hackers, firms must increasingly concerned about computer hackers. So concern dapat ang usa ka kumpanya concern na sila, gawar na sila sa mga tao nga gahack. So takes specific measures to secure and safeguard corporate communications, files, order, and business conduction over internet. So, ang kaning mga hackers, grabe na sila ka powerful, kay masulod nila pwede nila masulod ang communications, ang files, ang orders, and business sa usa ka company because of internet. So, thousands of companies today are plagued by computer hackers who includes disgruntled employees, competitors, bored teens, sociopath, thieves, spies, and hired agents. Computer vulnerability is giant, expensive headache. So in many firms, and for information technology is doing with the workplace and allowing employees to work at home or anywhere anytime. So daghang mga companies karon information technologies nga work galaw na sila nga ang employee mag-work na sila at home or bisag asa o bisag unsang orasa. So affordable desktop video conferencing software allows employees to beam in whenever they needed. So just like karon, ang atong pamaagi sa ato ang pag-eskwela is through software or video conferencing or Google Meet. So dili na ta kailangan mag-adto sa eskwelahan para mag face to face karon nga mga panahon. Atong ginagamit is isa lang ka software or app. So any managers or employees who travels a lot away from the office is a good candidate for working at home rather in an office provided by the firm. So daghang mga employee karon nga ga-travel sila or mag-work lang sila at home kaysa sa dito sila sa office. So any person whose job largely involved talking to others or handling information could easily operate at home with the proper computer and software. So mas dali na lang sa person karon na ang ilang trabaho talking to others or handling information, mas dali na lang sa ila nga makontak sila through computer and software. Makatrabaho na sila sa lambalay through computer software. The best example for this is salespersons or consultant.